Hi there, welcome to lesson 3.7. In this lesson we're going to explore the Divi library. So what we'll be covering is how to access the inbuilt Divi library. So I'll be showing you how to do that, as well as helping you to understand what the Divi library is. We'll insert some pages that you can use as a starting point, so I'll show you some of the different layouts. And then I'll show you how easy and quickly it is to set up those core pages, ready for you to add in your design and branding as well as your content and get your website done. Okay, so let's dig in. So in the previous lesson, this is where we left off. We'd added a couple of sections onto the home page. Now I'm just going to show you another inbuilt piece of functionality that Divi offers that's possibly going to blow your mind a little bit. And it's a really easy and quick way to get your pages created, and then you just need to make some tweaks. So I'm going to just go into the back end here. So I'm going to click Edit Page. And I'm going to now go here to this tab that says Load from Library. Now what this is, all these predefined layouts are pages that have been pre-created for you that you can just quickly load and use as a great starting point. So I'm going to pick Homepage Extended because this contains a lot of stuff, and so it's a really good starting point. Now, just one word of advice: if you do load something from the library, it's going to replace anything that you've got there already. So just be really careful and clear on that, that if you've been playing around and you want to load a whole new page like this, that you're going to lose what you've done. Okay, so you can see here on the back end, we've got all the different layouts, the sections that have been added in. There's a slider, there's some blurb modules, there's a call to action module, text, image, number counter, portfolio, a slider. So this is why I've picked this one to show you, because it gives you a really good overview of lots of the different modules that Divi offers. So it's a great starting point. Okay, so then if we just preview the page, then you can see how it actually looks on the front end of the website. And I would say at this point, while you're still kind of working out what everything is, it's probably a good idea to do it like this, because then you can flick back and forth and you can see, okay, this purple tab here is a full width slider. Oh, sorry, it's a full width section, and there's a full width slider in there. So that's my full width slider. I'll just do a couple. Then the blue tab is a standard section. So just here where we've got these different options, standard section is blue, full width section is purple. It just determines the types of modules that you can incorporate those different sections. Okay, so this standard section is split into a row of 3 modules, and then it's a second row of 3 modules with all those blurbs. And that's how these look like. So there's different ways to lay out those icons, and this is one other way, as opposed to having it sit on top. If we just move down one more time, so we've got a new section with a single row with a call to action module. Okay, and that's what this bit is, and so on. So you can use this as your starting point. You can start swapping out images that you want to match your brand. You can start applying your branding colors. You obviously don't need to use all these bits, so if there's anything in here that you don't want, you just delete it. So for example, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. Okay, this number counter, I don't want that on my website, so if I just scroll down here it says number counter, I'd delete that entire row just by clicking X and preview. And once it's reloaded and I scroll down again, you can see that those numbers are gone. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot here for you to play with. You can also do it through the visual builder, so you just click that Enable Visual Builder. And so can you see what's happened here? This is still the old page because I haven't actually saved these updates. I was just doing a preview. So I'm going to go back in here, hit update. So you need to be a little bit careful if you're using that preview screen because you might think you've made changes that you haven't, and vice versa. Okay, so then use Visual Builder is going to take me into the front end. And now I've got the functionality in here to make changes to these modules directly from the front end of the website. Just close that tab down. Okay, so that's our home page done. You obviously need to create your content and add your own branding style to it. But basically, it's ready for you to just quickly go in and make those changes. So if we go to the About Me page, and I'm going to then edit page. Again, I'm going to delete all this dummy text and say use the Divi Builder. Load from library. You can scroll down and they have got an About Me example page, so I'm going to load that. Just quickly preview it to see what it looks like. Okay, so again, that's a good starting point. It's a full width image that I can update with a photo of myself if that's what I want to do. So I'm just going to close that preview, update that. And if you click here to view page, it will take you to the front end of the website. So you can see this is just to view it, sort of looking at it. You can't make edits unless you enable that Visual Builder. So let's look at the services page. I'm going to edit that page with the Divi Builder, load a from the library, and I'm going to, for my services, I'm going to add a page with the right sidebar. So if we just look at those changes. Okay, and this might be a good way to design all my services pages, so I can swap out that blue background for an image, for example, put some text here and then talk about the different services. And then I've got a sidebar here on the right hand side that I can link to other relevant parts of the website. Okay, so I'm just going to close that and update. Now another way you can go in is just from here, the all pages. So this services number 1, I can just click edit and it takes me back to this same place. I'm going to use the Divi Builder. And I'm going to see the same page setup, so I just load that, update, and so on. So if we just go into the site quickly, so we can see now that we'd already set up our navbar, remember? So I've got my home page ready to go. I've got my About Me page ready to go. I've set up an example layout for my services. I've just done it for one of them. So really quickly, in a matter of a few clicks of the mouse, you've got something that is a website that you can then start applying your branding to and your content. So all these tools that Divi provides you with really empower you to be able to create a website very, very quickly, to make sure that it looks great and it conforms to all sort of modern standards. It's mobile responsive. So just dig in, explore all those different modules, the different page layouts, and it will honestly take you no time to pull your website together.